I just realized something cool. Now watch this. If we manipulate the jump a little bit, now watch. If I could get on top of his animation. Oh my gosh! What's up, buddy? Goes today, dakblake here, and today we are back in the beautiful world of Hello Neighbor. And now last time, we put a dog in Hello Neighbor, giving the neighbor, a pet. And so we've been putting in models in Hello Neighbor, just, kind of creating our own game. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Before, we've done Bendy, we've done Boris, we've added in boats. And yeah, like I said, the last time we put in a dog, and today we put in a robot. So I added in a robot, and I've been working for literally the past for 5 or 6 hours, just kind of getting models ready and 3D modeling everything. I'm getting animations in for you guys, because I know you guys have been wanting me to put some stuff in. So I added in kind of like a story to Hello Neighbor. And so I added in this robot that I call Sam. And you can see he's a big old robot with a lot of personality. Man, that looks so beautiful with the sun in the background. But I added in a lot of stuff today, and I'm excited to show you. So this time, I actually used kind of a secret, method. I applied this model to a lot of other animations. And so they kind of look good, except for the foot is a little bit weird. It's kind of like he's in a constant ballet pose. Hey Sam, what are you doing over there?
I'm sad. I want to be friends.
And as you can see, I kind of created a little scene right here. And so Sam is a robot, and he was created in a lab, but he escaped because he didn't want to be tested upon. He was a robot with significant intelligence. And you can see, Sam is pretty big, but he's not the violent type. He wants to be the friends with people, and he stumbled upon the neighbor one day. And you could see the neighbor's like, what? And so Sam, wants to be, a part of the neighbor's life, but the neighbor's like, I can't do that. I have things to do. I have people. I have this neighbor, and that's me, who keeps barging into my house and stealing everything. And so I created these models today. I mean, I didn't create the models. I downloaded them off the internet. I took these models and put them in here, creating a bunch of scenes, and I got a lot of animations that literally took me hours to import and stuff. So I created this story here where Sam is basically an unwanted robot, and the neighbor doesn't really want him in the beginning. And he's like, no, I can't really take after you, I can't care for you. And you can see just the sadness that this robot has. Moving over to this little situation that I created. I don't know if he's much smaller. Actually, he might be the same size. But you can see, like, he's sad. And all he does is he sees the neighbor there. And the neighbor has gone over to his own house. And he's thinking to himself, like, man, like, I can't take after this robot. And this robot, all he wants is a friend. And you could just see him standing there, and you can imagine the scene kind of playing out in kind of a movie-like fashion, where you see, the neighbor kind of looking at, Sam over there, just standing on the other side of the street, looking so sad. But, Sam using his puppy dog eyes, and that's kind of a reference, puppy dog, like we did the last time. And he just looks sad. Like, everything about it, he looks so sad. Neighbor, are you really gonna let that happen? Look at that robot over there. He looks so nice. I know. I don't know what I would do with a robot like that. I mean, come on, look at that. Look at him. Look at how beautiful the sun is today. You're gonna let him stand out there on the street alone, neighbor? So yeah, we've created this situation. I mean, I don't have any obligations. I can go and, hang out in my house that apparently is locked up. Okay, well, hold on. Maybe I can take the stuff from the last time. The little objects that the neighbor had from before. Can I pick anything up? All right, so I can pick this up, and we're gonna take the plane. I'm gonna see what my house looks like, because this is a good map. This one is called Home. What? Indestructible windows? Okay. Yep, I guess we cannot break into our own house. It looks so beautiful, but we cannot explore it. Unless I can go back into the editor and change that. But yeah, we have Sam here today who looks sad. But I created a lot of stuff. And so let's just move past this animation. Let's say what happened is that Sam waited for him to go inside and take a nap. And, they showed up onto the front porch. And he went and took a nap, but then heard Sam, kind of hanging out in the front door. And he came out and he was like, all right, you know what? You can come in, you can stay the night, but just don't make me regret it. And so what happens is he goes back to sleep, right? Walks into this beautiful house. You can already kind of see it, but we have the neighbor here, and he's sleeping. He's having a good old time. He looks kind of like he's off the couch, but you know what? He's sleeping. And there is Sam in the background. Like, I found these animations that are so funny. Yeah, so here's Sam, and he's doing a salsa dance, but I couldn't I couldn't do anything with his feet because his feet were kind of messed up. Sam, I don't know what he's doing, but he's moving. He is moving. Oh man, these animations are great. Yeah, but you can see he's dancing as the lights comes in through the window. Beauty strikes along the metal surfaces. It does kind of look like he's kind of like splotchy now. His metal looks a little weird, but we can assume that, they become friends, right? And so the neighbor starts to, like his company, and living in this lonely world. I feel like this map is a little bit lonely because it's nice and quiet. Nothing goes on, and I feel like in this situation, I wouldn't even go into his house because there's nothing suspicious. So, we have these animations kind of elaborating and going forward. I took some animations that were really weird and applied it to Sam, and here are the weirder ones. As we walk forward, we look at what would be going on with with Sam. Okay, so yeah, I applied this animation called Crawl. It's called like level crawl or something like that, and it basically makes him crawl on the floor, but it teleports him back. I don't know why. I thought it would make it look more playful, like he was just running around on the ground having a fun time up here, but it looks kind of creepy now that I look at it. It looks like he's like trying to figure something out. He's like, now that I'm in, I'm gonna smell the floor and try to find the tracks of the hidden boy, And so I don't know why it turned out like this. It looked much better in the animation, or the animator in the when I was editing it in. But yeah, so I thought, why don't I give a more playful tone? Let's imagine this as an animation that doesn't look that creepy, and apply what would be the funniest animation. Now, if you're thinking, Sam the Robot, what would be the best thing that Sam the Robot would do? And I thought, what if he did like some hip-hop robotic dance? What if Sam the Robot did the robot, So I gave him a dance. And so I guess we can close the door. We gotta give Sam some privacy from Crawling Sam. So yeah, here's Sam dancing in the light right now, which actually is not bad, honestly. Like, he's doing some good dance moves here. Like, look at that. Yeah, so I mean, he's doing it well. I probably beatboxed, like, it doesn't really fit because he has like a weird animation. It doesn't look like he's dancing to much, and the background music for this map sounds too calming for him to dance to. If you could put yourself in the eyes of the neighbor right now, imagine him looking out the window, and we're looking through the eyes of the neighbor, and we're just like, man, the world is so empty. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. Everything, it just seems so bland. Sam, what do you think? And then you turn over and you see Sam like, yeah. It's like, Sam, what are you doing?
I'm gonna dance my cares away. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah. Oh. And then give him a little bit of this. Yeah.
Really? Okay. So yeah, I applied all of these animations. We can do even more. I have some that I haven't even put into the map yet. So as you can see, we have this kind of scene where it's amazing that this modding can get this far, to where I can put in any model and we can create a story for Hello Neighbor. I mean, it is crazy the possibilities. I mean, look, we can visually see a robot that has never existed in the game. We can give him an animation to make him look sad. If we look at this old animation, he's literally kicking the ground like somebody who's really sad. And it gives kind of like an overall different feel. Like, this animation was probably for the neighbor seeing us like try to break into his house, but we used it to basically make him look at a robot. We've created a story where there was no story. I mean, that's amazing. So basically, I added another, like an animation that I didn't know how I was gonna use. It was called teetering. And it's basically when you're teetering over the edge of a cliff, like, oh no, you ran, like, oh no, there's the edge of a cliff. But I was like, what if, like, let's say Sam got comfortable in a situation. He was playing around on the house, and all of a sudden he ended up on the roof. Look at that. Look at how cool that animation is. It looks like he's about to jump onto the roof. It's like, jump into my arms. I'll catch you. He's like,
I definitely do not trust you. I'd rather teeter here for hours.
But you can imagine a situation where the neighbor walks up and he's like, Sam, what are you doing on the roof? And he's like,
I don't know. I'm gonna fall.
No. Oh, no. Sam, just stay there. Don't move. Okay? Oh no. How do I get him down? So the neighbor, he runs around the corner and he's like, I don't know what to do. Oh no. And he freaks out. He looks around. He sees a giant pile of graves. I haven't seen that before. There's gravestones. Giant gravestones. It looks like there's a lot of death at that house. Okay, but let's say that the neighbor was like, I'll get all of my bedding and I'll throw it outside. So he runs inside, he runs, he gets all his stuff, he opens up drawers, and he finds all the beds that he can, and he throws all of them out there. And let's just say he has a bunch. And there it goes. Boom. Right there, we got a bunch of bedding. There, you can jump now. Jump, Sam. And so in this bedding, we have the perfect fall for Sam. And you know what? I don't have an animation for him falling into a pile of blankets and stuff, but I'll go do that right now, and I'll be right back. All right, so I just got a model for him falling into what would be a pool. This is the animation for falling into a pool. I redid it a little bit so that it would look like he's falling into the mattress, but now it just kind of looks like he's like, has a kind of a superpower, or he's like, somehow swimming in air. I don't know, but you could kind of imagine like, and he like falls. I mean, you could kind of piece it together in your mind. If you're using your imagination, you can imagine like, oh no. Oh man. And then all of a sudden it's so bouncy that he bounces back in slow motion. I just realized something cool. Now watch this. If we manipulate the jump a little bit. Now watch. If I could get on top of his animation, we could... Oh my gosh. He launched us so far into the sky. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Oh my gosh, I love these. Oh my, it's so random. It's so random. All right, so I'm back into the game. I didn't expect that to happen. Honestly, like usually what happens is like if you get on top, it kind of resets you right there, and then you get to like jump down with them. Like, let's try this again. I won't jump onto his head because I know that's like a... Yeah, okay, wait, hold on. Let's try this again. Come on. No, let me on. I want to go on for a ride. Okay, it kind of works. I just have to get on the edge so that it resets me up. There we go. Whee! So that's not what I wanted to do, but it launched me so far into the sky. So yeah, that's the animation. It kind of gives more to the story that the neighbor's taking care of this robot, and so it adds this story that the neighbor got this robot, and we can, develop the story even more. Let's say that the robot, using our imagination, the robot, eventually grows to learn about the antics of the neighbor, and the neighbor is evil, right? And so he likes to keep people, in his basement, and so he teaches the robot to be evil, and which is not good. And so we would have to go in and try to save this robot. And so let's say that would be like another time, but let's give the animation of what it would look like for the robot to be evil. And now if he was evil, I can imagine him being giant and just like walking around in the street like, "Argh!" Or maybe happy that he is evil and has full power of his actions, and the neighbor is already thinking of diabolical ways to use the robot. So let's go and make a giant robot like we did the dog, and let's see if that is good. Okay, here we go. We got the animation for Sam walking around the town. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. Okay, so I applied a different animation, or not an animation, I did do a different animation, but I also applied like a different skin onto him. And so he looks kind of evil, like he's full of lava or he's rusty. Jeez, that feels so weird. Okay, but look, he looks like he's just ready to destroy. Now, I made the house smaller so we can walk around it. It looked a little weird, but man, wow. Just seeing like these models, live action, it applies, and it makes it look so real, like it belongs in the world of Hello Neighbor. Now look, this is the original version of Sam, the uncorrupted version of Sam, somebody who wanted a friend. That is the broken Sam, the one who was manipulated by the neighbor. And so we have to make him clean. We have to make him, whole again. We have to walk up and be, Sam, Sam, you could do it. You could be better. And he's like,
I have to be evil. I am programmed to do so. Anybody who tells me otherwise shall perish. The neighbor, the one who I call my friend, is the one who leads me.
No, we can change that. We can be your friend.
Really?
And so we have to change the course of actions. We can make like a different skin. Like if this is the neutral and that's like the evil, we can make like a nice Sam. And I guess, we can go in for one last animation and, I guess make a copy of Sam that would challenge the evil Sam. All right, so I'm back into the game. I just added a new animation. So if that is the evil one, this is the nice one. You can see he's glowing. He's pure. He's bright. And now, we have the robots of good and evil. Evil Sam versus Good Sam. And we just created this whole story with random models that we put in. Neighbor getting a robot has changed a lot. And I guess we can also add one final animation of them fighting, because that would be cool. I don't know if that's possible, but we could see. But you could see, yeah, like he thinks she's the best, but he's like, you know what? I'm happy with whatever I can't even say that. I'm happy with whatever happens. All right, it took a little while, but I put him in. You could see the shadows in the distance. What will it be? There it is. So yeah, we put it in. We have Good Sam right here who's ready to fight. He's ready to stand up for everybody. And there we have Evil Sam, corrupted by the neighbor. And you could even see the difference between normal neutral Sam and corrupted version. And so, I guess we could just imagine an epic battle where Sam defeats Sam. Now, which one? Which one wins? That'll be up to you guys. Using your imaginations, you can say, oh, you know what? Evil Sam wins and he goes on, but, you know, something else happens. Or Good Sam wins, but, you know, becomes corrupted later. You know, there's interesting stories, and using your imagination, anything is possible. And so, hopefully I made you smile here today. I think I'm gonna leave it here. We did a lot, and, oh man, I spent so much time getting all these animations of these models in here, but we created a great story that, you know, hopefully just, you know, made you think a little bit and put a smile on your face. So thank you guys for watching, and as we climb onto the back of Neutral Sam, you know, we can get a piggyback ride. I want to thank you guys for watching. We are growing super fast, and I hope that if you're new, you can subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, click that notification bell to become part of the notification squad. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you can make a suggestion for the next thing that we do, and as always, peace out, my dudes.